I would start by having hot chocolate. At any time you're gathering, it's a nice way of welcoming people, demonstrating that they're welcome here.
The essential item has always got to be the tissue. Always have a set of tissues in your pocket for snot, drool and tears, but mostly snot.
The Bible's a really good place to start with any ministry, but for youth ministry, I'd recommend a youth Bible.
Making sure that everyone in your group, whether it's children or young people, or whoever you're working with, stays hydrated.
Play-Doh is the must-have in any children's and families workers kit.
Cards are a way of having some time building a sense of fun and making it a nice thing to be together.
Pens are a great, cheap way to bring creativity.
A watch or a clock, aside from the obvious benefits of knowing what the time is, enabling you to stay on track for when people get picked up or dropped off. I think always being able to set expectations about how long different things are going to take is really helpful.
A candle. It's a bit of a youth ministry joke that God doesn't turn up unless there's candles, but candles are really useful in terms of setting an atmosphere of prayer.
Sometimes in children's and families work, when you're just starting out, it can be really hard to start conversations. So these dice are really great for that.
Phone, which we normally have anyway on MS, and making sure that we have all the best phone numbers to have. Obviously it's easy to remember 999 in case of an emergency, but having our safeguarding officer's phone number, making sure that we have access and to the numbers of parents and guardians and the people responsible for the children and young people that we're working with, and also having the phone number of people that are there to support you in case something happens.
I've got some thank you cards because it is a really simple but easy way of demonstrating your value for someone, thanking them for something they did in church or something they helped you with.
This is a breathing ball, and it's really useful with children when perhaps you have been running around playing some games and then you want a more quiet moment, and this can really help with that. So you ask the children to breathe in and out. Or you can use it to help children to pray. So they could say a breath prayer, which goes like, "When I am afraid, Lord, you are there."
Another good item to make sure that you have, or at least are aware of, is things to do that are popular within children and youth culture at the moment. So making sure that if the thing of the moment is talking about Manchester United, maybe buy a Manchester United top. If people are all talking about shoes in your community, then think about shoes, think about their interests.
Spillages, but there was something like drool. That was it. Drool, can you say drool?